To Medicine, Season 12, Episode 8, Girls Trip -1. So the ladies are packing for the girls trip. It's only going to be like a weekend, so it ain't going to be like a whole week or nothing. Just give them a few days to see if they can work these things out. Contessa, is she the hostess? So she feeling all amped up, like, ooh, I think I got this. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be the peacemaker, okay? And then we flip over to Simone packing, and she over there talking to Cecil like she don't even know why the hell Quad was even mad about the dang VIN number. Because what she said was she didn't say that she was looking up nothing. She told Heavenly something to the fact of she better be glad if I wanted to do something, I'll look up the VIN number or something like that. And if she wanted to, I mean, who cares? Like, but it's not what she's trying to do. And Heavenly the one that flipped it or whatever. So now, how we gonna fix this? I knew that -1 was gonna be Dr. Heavenly because she over there thinking that she packing her bag, talking to Dr. Damon like, I can't believe the way Simone was acting. Like the girl, she just unhinged, and I felt unsafe. So you know what? I don't even think I should even go on this trip because shoot, we hands might not be in my pocket. And we know what I'm doing with myself, and I'm a grown ass woman, right? I should stay home. I have to say, as the ladies gather at the airport, they do notice that there is no Heavenly. Like, where's she at? Once they figure it out, okay, Simone, you the big bully now, huh? When she like, you know what? If that's the way Heavenly feel, then that's the way she feel. But we right but saying lies because I did not say that I was going to research her stuff or nothing. It was a response to whatever the heck was being said. And I said she better be glad that I don't go and search the VIN number. Okay, that don't mean that I was actually going to do it. So, for her, it's like, listen, we both professional women, like licensed professional women, okay? Doctors here, okay? Things, you could be saying some damaging things, okay? And that's what Simone is kind of drawing the line at. I'll say, look, already the stuff is going left, okay? And it's not really with the group, it's with the two newbies here, okay? We get to the house, very beautiful, very beautiful. It's right on the water and everything. Where they at? Pensacola somewhere. Where they at? They still in Georgia or are they in Florida somewhere? I can't even remember where the hell they went to. But anyway, the rooms, okay? The rooms always, I mean, at this point, it doesn't bother nobody because they all been through this. But the new girls don't know that the newbies get stuck with the bunk beds. It's just kind of always how I roll. You either get the attic, the basement, but you definitely get in the bunk beds or the twin bedroom where y'all got to share. Okay? Of course, oh my God, I'm grown ass woman. I got to share. I just got away from my kids. That whole debacle everybody does. So everybody run around, get their rooms. They like it, they like it, they like it. When Angel and Brandy go into the room, Angel's like, well, I just want you to know that, you know what, you got to have like good energy if you're going to be up in this room with me. So I just need to know where you at, where where your energy level at, so I can know how to play this and how to move. And Brandy like, I mean, I was just fine. I thought we was fine. Like, what do you, like, I moved on for whatever shit that happened back at, what was it, Dr. Heavenly's inauguration thing, whatever she was having. Look, inauguration thing. But that little campaign thing she did, and it was something a little bit between, well, it really wasn't even between her. It was Mimi and Brandy. But I guess if Angel want to carry Mimi heat, then fine. Because that's what she said. That's what Brandy actually should have said to her. Was like, well, you bringing Mimi's energy over here? Because she the one that we actually had the disagreement with. It wasn't necessarily you. So what you mean about the energy? What you talking? And Angel like, I'm just trying to say, like, if you're going to check your energy at the door so we can know, I want my space to be kumbaya and peaceful and all this stuff. So they go downstairs and Brandy proceeds to be like, come on, y'all. Now, how does this sound? How check your energy at the door before you come into the room, which is basically what Angel was trying to say to her. And they going through this whole back and forth because Angel, that's not what I meant. All I was trying to do was just trying to see where your head was at and this and this and that. And no, girl, I clocked you. You was trying to, you was trying it. And since I brought it all the way out to the forefront, now you want to backpedal and pop. But, we're going to move on to the next thing, put our bathing suits on. Let's get in the water. Let's, have a drink, relax, what we got going on for the trip. So while we relaxing in the pool and drinks and eating and stuff, they bring up Heavenly again because why she ain't here. So, Simone let them all know that she ain't here because, she said that I pushed her and I was all aggressive and things and she does not feel safe to be around me. So they like, are you serious? That cannot be true. Simone, for real, you ain't gonna bust a grave. Is that how she feel? Which, why y'all acting like she ain't gonna bust no graves? I believe she probably got a good one, too, up her belt, okay? I'm just saying, she don't be yelling for nothing. And, the ladies are just trying to, work this out to say, like, really, can she come back from this? Like, what if, Heavenly does show up? What's going to happen? And Simone is just letting them know, like, listen, I'm pretty much done with Heavenly. As much as we done been through all the ups and downs and this and that, I think this was the last straw. Like, because, like she mentioned again with the professionalism, being, in the medical field and all that type of stuff, like the wrong things. And you know what? I'm glad they brought this up because remember how y'all was going after Gregory, or at least Heavenly was going after Gregory. And remember, he is a licensed doctor psychiatrist, but y'all wasn't worried about his job, was y'all? Whew. But we worried about Simone's, I guess. But anyway, regardless, I mean, we don't want nobody to be losing their livelihood or nothing like that. But yeah, she just pretty much done with it. Like I just can't with I just can't. I don't think there's no repairing from this. So we're gonna play some games, keep it fun, keep it light. Angel, truth or dare, what's the craziest sex thing you ever did or something like that. She says she tried some numbing spray, skirt, but didn't go as planned. She kind of freaked out a little bit, couldn't breathe or couldn't swallow. Go figure. Brandy got to show her little baby making position. Cute. Let's see, Simone, when the last time you initiated, intimate time with Cecil? And she said, oh, whenever they went to Greece on their last little trip. And hey, we saw how Santorini was so beautiful over there in Salt Lake City. I'm going to put that on my bucket list. Boom. Yeah, she said, hey, I did it all. And, the girls do their other little questions and their other little fun tips and fun times that they had. So cute little moment, cute. All right, so we got two groups the next day. One is going to go with the Dolphins, which is Dr. Simone, Brandy, Mimi, and Contessa. And on their way, of course, they're bringing up Heavenly again because, they just really can't believe that she thinking that Simone is going to do something to her. And Dr. Mimi was like, well, hold on. I'm thinking that maybe she was just more afraid of what she was going to do and how she was going to react. And of course, Simone is like, but we're professional women. She's supposed to hold her stuff together, which Brandy agrees because we're medical professionals. Like, and hey, I'm new to this group. I'm just now getting to know them. But so far, what I've seen at every single gathering, Heavily is getting into it with everybody or with somebody. So me just looking in, it doesn't really look too good. The second group will be Quad, Dr. Jackie, Toya, and who's the other person? Angel. Who's the other person? Angel. And instead of going, they're gonna drive these cute little moat cars. Oh, I want one. They like look like little Barbie and Ken doll cars. Like, it's so cute. And they're gonna go eat, do something a little bit more low key. And of course, actually they wasn't really talking about much. Yeah, they weren't really talking about much. And Quad was thinking, about the IVF journey thing. she will let everybody know together all at once whenever she's ready. You know, I called out contestant about her confessional look because her wig was boop boop boop. So I have to do the same thing with Miss Quad. Your confessional look. The ladies with the dolphins have a good old time. Of course, Mimi and Brandy was a little bit scared, but it's actually really fun. You know, I've actually swam with the dolphins myself in Orlando, Florida at Discovery Cove. Okay, so I see I might not look like I do things, but I do things. So back at the lunch, you know, Toya asked Angel basically what did she want to address, you know, about that friendship thing. You know, what kind of friend are you type question that you asked me. And she was just like, okay, when it came to the Bernard, I think his name is, that was my friend. I bought him, you know, we're cool, we're dating, we're not dating, he's my friend. You blew up the spot undermining him, talking about somebody else. Like, that's just not what you do. It was just disrespectful. So Toya, on the other hand, trying to flip it to be like, oh, well, you was being disrespectful to me and my dude. If I would actually hooked you up with him, telling him that you was ready to settle down and everything, how was I gonna look knowing that you was dating other people? And this is where we lost each other, Toya, and probably with a whole bunch of other people, because in the single world, when you're dating, you don't just date one person until you're ready to be exclusive. She don't even know this man you're trying to hook her up with on a blind date. So why would I be like, oh, hook me up with somebody on a date and stuff like that, to be like, oh, I'm about to get married to him or I'm about to be with him, girl? That's not how this works. So I don't know. But Angel's like, if that's the way she's going to play, then that's just going to be you. We can't be friends like this. Just don't ever do it again. Okay? And Toya like, whatever. And then out the blue, Dr. Heavenly shows up. And I'm like, now who don't call her? It had to be, I'm looking at Quad, because I'm like, did Quad do it? Or was it Dr. Jackie? And Toya like, oh, nah, who? Heavenly here. I'm here by myself. Without Simone. Girl, you don't need Simone. You just mad because you just got into it with Angel and you don't want to get into it with Heavenly and ain't nobody got your back but yourself. Girl. It was Quad who called dang Dr. Heavenly because she don't put the APP out on her and said, girl, Simone out here talking about you. You need to come. And she don't came. So that's how we gonna end this show. This was actually short because they ain't really do too much. They just going on this girl trip, did some fun stuff. You know, the quiet before the storm, because you know what? It actually did start to rain on the girls who was outside eating. So as they making their way back to the house, you know, oh, is that Heavenly? That's Heavenly, girl. When did you get here? I didn't know you was coming. Simone. She said, oh shit, y'all done bought the trash. I thought you were supposed to take the trash out, but y'all bringing it back in. Okay. Okay. That's how we gonna do. All right. Can y'all be all right? I'm gonna be all right. Okay. So we just gonna see how this gonna be. In the confession, that's what they asked Toya. Is this the calm before the storm? Oh, it sure is. And then she gets up to proceed to the green wall to say, okay, listen, we got a forecast of a hurricane, Heavenly. She had a foot right now out up on the water, but as soon as she hit that land, Category 5. Okay, so I'm gonna need y'all to execute. Grab your bags. Execute, evacuate. God damn it. Listen. But this was Married to Medicine. We'll get to the next one next week. And that was finish out this girls trip and see what we're gonna do about this Heavenly and this Simone situation. All right, talk to y'all later.